The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. Understanding that rests in what it does not understand is the finest. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. You know you made it when your friends tell their friends that you are their friend. It is a very natural human trait to destroy that which frightens us. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Anything not worth doing is worth not doing well. Think about it. It takes more effort to avoid the truth than it does to face it. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. The reason why the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself. It gives life to others as it transforms. The control of large numbers is possible, and like unto that of small numbers, if we subdivide them. I will continue my path, but I will keep a memory always. Nature's pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. The only thing that can grow is the thing you give energy to. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. If you can feel the future, then you are about to experience it. In fact, the truth cannot be communicated until it is perceived. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this I am sure. Invincibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Sometimes things become possible if we want them bad enough. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. The true vocation of man is to find his way for himself. All things one has forgotten scream for help in dreams. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. To go outside what your charge was and to try to solve everything yourself is dangerous. I admire those who do good and expect nothing in return. Sometimes the grass is greener, sometimes it is sick. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. If we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. We must live together as brothers or perish together as fools. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. Staying in the past won't help you move on to your future. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. When anger rises, think of the consequences. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. We must meet the challenge rather than wish it were not before us. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. It is much easier to be brave if you do not know everything. You see me walking away, I see myself walking towards greatness. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. If you appreciate the small things, you're likely to get the big ones. I'd rather hear an ugly truth rather than an obscure lie. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. More powerful than the will to win is the courage to begin. Because people don't have wings, we look for ways to fly. We have to speak the truth always, at any cost, and no matter what. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. Those who do not think about the future cannot have one. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. If you don't take risks, you will always work for someone who does. It isn't where you came from, it's where you're going that counts. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. When you are ignorant of the enemy, but know yourself, your chances of winning or losing are equal. You like me not because I like you. I like you just because I like me. To subdue an enemy without fighting is the greatest of skills. Old ways won't open new doors. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. The best knowledge is knowing yourself and your inner being. If you concentrate on small, manageable steps, you can cross unimaginable distances. When we're connected to others, we become better people. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality.